That's me. I'm a comedian storyteller here in Philadelphia. I'm also the producer and host of Tell Me a Story. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, and so I feel the need all the time to defend our people, because we're known when we get together in an audience or a crowd, we can be scary. So I'm going to go over some history. In 1968 at an Eagles game, Eagles fans booed Santa Claus and then pummeled him with snowballs. In 1999, there was the D Battery incident at the Phillies game where Phillies fans pegged a Cardinals player. A couple months ago, Justin Timberlake came to town, and someone in the second row gave him the finger, and he freaked out. He was like, "This is the weirdest experience I've had with a crowd ever." And then he gave the finger back to Philadelphia. I was there. It was great. In 1998, Belle and Sebastian came to the truck, and they came out on stage, and as the city paper put it, some dork in the crowd yelled, "We're gonna kill you!" And the lead singer burst into tears. So when they came back in 2002, they made these pins that said, "I'm a Philly survivor." So also, a while ago, Bill Burr came to Philadelphia, and he is now famous for 12 minutes and 49 seconds of ripping Philly a new one, including things like, "Shove the Liberty Bell up Ben Franklin's ass. I fucking hate you all." We're also responsible for the Mummers Parade. Since 1901, to outsiders, we have been scaring people all over Philadelphia with this parade. We'll talk about it a little bit more later. We're also known for the famous entertainment staple, the Philadelphia Wing Bowl, which has been going on for 22 years, where people in the audience yell things like, "Show us your tits," to women in the audience, and people cheer for projectile vomiting instant replays on the screen. This is comedian Chris Gethard. 6 months ago, he wrote an article for Vice magazine deeming Philadelphia the worst/scariest place to perform comedy, and warning any comedian coming to the city to not come here, and any comedian who performed in the city to leave this city. But haters gonna hate, and they're always gonna do it. We're not gonna talk about that. Instead, we're gonna talk about why Philadelphia is the best place to produce independent comedy. I have to wait for the next slide. Isn't this cute? All right. Yes, so my point, there are crazy people in every big city, right? We may have the Swiss cheese pervert, but New York has the cannibal cop, it has the naked cowboy, and there's like millions of crazy people that are bound to be in a crowd or an audience at some point, right? So my thing is BYOH, bring your own hecklers, which is what I did for my show, the annual Veggie Wing Bowl Comedy Spectacular. So just curate audience plants. Know that they're going to say something funny and gently hassle you, and then everyone will have a great time. So this is a statistic. There's like 1 million people that trying to do comedy in New York, and there's like 100 people trying to do it in Philadelphia. That's not exact, but my point is this is a great place to be a comedian. You can hone your skills here, and you can create your own opportunities. This is someone I saw in Central Park who moved to New York to try to be a comedian. In Philadelphia, we don't have to do that. Okay, so Philadelphia is close to New York. You don't need to move there to do comedy. You can live here, be in a smaller market, and then take the megabus, which is really cheap when you want to go do a show in New York, and you've already honed your skills, and you're going to impress everybody there from what you do here. Partner with a small business or community organization. This is what I did with Shot Tower Coffee. For the last 3 years, I've produced my show, Tell Me a Story, there, and it was a great opportunity for both of us, and, we helped each other grow, I think, both as a community. This is a Tell Me a Story audience. I know you can't see their faces, but they're not booing. They're smiling, they're laughing, they're invested, they're engaged. They love it. They think it's so great. No heckling. So there's so many independently run comedy shows in Philadelphia, all run by local comedians, and they all sort of bring with them these wonderful audiences that are super supportive and also get to interact sometimes, like with Hang On, with Aaron Nevins and Fibber. So these are some wonderful shows that I think you guys should check out. Also, you can create your own Mummers Brigade. Back to that, I was in Vaudevillains, and they are a brigade that are trying to alleviate the aggression of the traditional parade, and they don't only spread positivity on New Year's Day, they spread positivity every day of the year, and I love them. Also, create your own wing bowl. That's what I did. I created the annual Veggie Wing Bowl Comedy Spectacular. So I have hecklers, I have Satan, there's a male beauty pageant instead of a stripper beauty pageant, and we have winners, like Nicole here. You can also cover your audience in streamers, and they will be happy. This is what we did at the halftime show this year at the Veggie Wing Bowl Comedy Spectacular. Happy audience, fun performers. Philadelphia is a great place to perform comedy, and that is my talk. Come to shows, support your local comedians and local storytellers. I'm Hillary. Thank you.